Hi, welcome back to my 24 plan. My name is Christina, and in this video we are going to do a plan with me for the week of November 16th through the 22nd, 2020. So let's get started. Okay, for those of you who are new or those of you who need just a really quick recap, that would be me. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay, this is a A5 Moterm folio style cover, and it does have I'm kind of up close to you guys right now, but just bear with me. It does have the huge pocket in the back, and inside I have an A5 Stylogy half year. This Stylogy is going to be full here in a couple of weeks. I have 2 more weeks left in it. We are planning the 16th of November through the 22nd. I do a Monday start. Sunday is kind of like prep day, get ready for the week for me. And so here's just my monthly view. I don't have anything really fun on there, but I do have my Getting Started with Planning email masterclass written on here, and I will leave information for you below. And it starts November 30th, so I put day 1 right there. All right, we are going back here to the back. Where am I going? That is today. Okay, here's Monday right here. So I'm going to, for the purpose of this video, put a little piece of washi tape right there so I know what I'm doing. And I just get my pen. Currently I'm using this Energel. This is brown. And you guys, it's a 0.7 and I really like this pen. I've rediscovered the Papermate Flares again, and I love the way they write. And this pen writes very similar to those for me of how I hold my pens. And it's brown, and I really like it because it's a little bit of a break from black and blue, so I'm really liking that. And the other page that I've marked here is a page that I created the other day of just a daily trigger list. Okay, like we kind of know, right, what we're supposed to be doing most days. A lot of our things are based on routine, and I really like that because it helps us to not make the same decisions every single day, right? We've already decided this is the way that works best for us, or this is the way we prefer things. And so I really like having routines. But there are some things that I tend to forget, or like these type of things, sometimes I will kind of forget to write down. So I'm going to kind of walk you through. You're going to watch me plan my week, and I'm just going to kind of talk through this process so that you can hear my thoughts about it. Okay, so we're going to start with Monday. I went back and forth between writing down times and then halving the page. Let me try to show you something right here. Okay, I kind of planned on this side with the times, and then I was kind of making, okay, this is my list, and then evening things, and then I was just taking notes on that side. So this is kind of what it looks like. The weekend, a lot of times is recorded as we're kind of moving through the day. But here you can see, again, I used my categories, my life categories to plan out things, and then was writing more of the My 24 stuff on the other side, along with notes. I do typically plan on my daily pages for the week. I'm going to start right here. Okay, that's where we're going to start. I typically have been, I think I might do 7. My alarm's set for 8 right now. But I wanted to get up a little bit earlier to do my Bible study, my quiet time. And so I need to adjust my time a little bit each day, and I'll be able to do that in no time. Sometimes I write bigger than the other times. I don't know why. Just the way it happens. But I just kind of write, separating it out. Most of the time when I am writing, in my book, I can't see those grids. It's only because of this light that you're even able to see them right now. I mean, I can see them, but not as well as I can right now, I should say that. And I sure as heck can't see those times on the Stalogy notebook. Are you serious right now? Because that's just stupid to write that little. Our planners are supposed to be a tool to help us in our lives, and that is not helpful. It's not helpful. Okay, so now that I have my times written down, I marked that, Christina. All right, so we're going to kind of use my weekly routine schedule, which is right here, okay? You guys can see that. All right, so we have getting up at 8, which I just talked about being 7, that I want to get up a little bit closer to 7 to get my study time in with God and start my day off with prayer and with a really submissive focus. Okay. That's important to me, and you wouldn't be able to tell that looking at my planner, and I don't like that. So I'm going to change that. All right. And so to encourage me to get up and get my tail moving, I'm going to put these, I'm going to use just these stickers here. This is fine. Okay. So I'm just going to put those kind of up here at the top, and it's going to be a way for me to mark off that I did do it. Okay. Sometimes I was using the dot, okay, and then I was Xing it off or whatever, but I really do prefer the grid box method a little bit more. So I'm just gonna put these in real quick. I typically plan like this. Let me know in the comments below. Do you plan on a weekly, but if you use your daily, do you kind of, or even on your weekly, you can apply it to your weekly. Do you plan all one day, or do you plan all the same thing for all the days first? I'd be curious to know the answer to that. Okay. So we have that in. We do breakfast. We usually have the same, handful of options for breakfast. Coffee is always on the menu. Sometimes I'll go back in and put those in, those little stickers. Okay, and then AT school is next. Well, I get ready. Get ready for the day. I want to call that like, I want to give that a name. I always put ready. And I know what that means, but I'll just do what I want. I'll just write ready. Right? That's what it is. It's getting ready for the day. Ready, ready, ready. Because I have a history. I have a history of getting couch locked in the morning because I'm a night owl. And so I need to push myself sometimes. Okay. And then AT school. So for AT school, what is that? Well, it's our homeschool name. Alex and Tony is what that stands for. And what I do is I'm going to take the information from, I'm going to use these this week. I'm going to take the information from my homeschool planner and I'm going to put it in here. I don't know off the top of my head. That's a little crooked, but this is what I'm using. My jelly cover A5 with an A5 full year Stylogy. And in this, I'm going to do another flip through of this, but this is what I'm using for our homeschool planning. Because I went a long ways from that last one that I recorded. But it's kind of set up like this for a day. I have her independent work listed over here and our work together over here. And then I also take any notes down here, things that we're working on, things that I add throughout the week and different things. But there's a schedule here like that follows the curriculum. So at least I have the basics down. And so I do like to rewrite things in here, or at least write the subjects, so that I could kind of recap the day or just kind of make a few notes as I'm going along. I've been trying to use my homeschool planner more for that as well. I do take notes and things in my planner, my homeschool planner, while I'm teaching. But and I wanted that separate because I need to have documentation for obviously myself. Our state, which is Alaska, doesn't require anything, but I need to have that documentation for future reference, to know what I did, where we're at with things, what she's struggling with, what her interests are. Like, I need all of that in one place. I do put a lot into my everyday carry as well, but I that is one thing that I will rewrite because I need that to be kept together without any other things involved with it. It's about 20 till 6 on Sunday evening when I'm recording this. And so I need to look at the homeschool, and I write HS, homeschool planner for the week. And make sure we're good to go. And I also need to, as part of that, so I just want to make another tick here, is decide on life skills that and focuses that I want to incorporate. And then this also allows me to see too that we did do homeschool for that day. My pen's going to start smearing because I'm trying to plan all the things. And so it's getting angry with me. All right. So let's see. So even though there's only one line here, it's enough. I'll end up kind of writing up here and writing down below. I'll draw arrows if I need to. I will even put in a post-it note. I will staple on like I did here. So I didn't have to rewrite something. I just staple that on there. I'm going to take a moment here and fill in the rest of the information. And some people think that this is stupid. Okay, and I want to talk to you. This is not stupid. This is going to help you when you get to this day and you are working off of this day. It's not stupid anymore because then you have your whole list right here and you're ticking off boxes and you're making notes and you're documenting the details of what happened during these subjects. So when you're looking at things like this and you're like, why is she rewriting that? That was already on this page. Or why is she doing it this way? Think about the use of the page. You're seeing me rewrite it, and that is what I'm doing. I am standing here in my office, in front of my camera, writing the same subjects 5 times. That is what I'm doing, right back to back. And it does maybe appear to be a little bit odd, but when I get to that day, it is the most helpful thing that I could have done. And that is why we weekly plan. That is what we're doing. We are setting ourselves up for success for the week. For right now, 5 days out of this week. Okay? I've thought that too. Why would somebody rewrite things? Isn't that a waste of time? Why are you using a schedule? You're a stay-at-home mom. You homeschool. You have this YouTube videos and your blog. Why are you getting up at 7 a.m.? Well, what do you want your day to look like? Right? What do you want your week to look like? What do you want your month to look like? What do you want your year to look like in your life? What's your purpose? What are you trying to do? Money. I am sitting in front of the TV watching YouTube just like you sometimes. I sit and watch Netflix. Absolutely. Actually, I watch Hulu. If I didn't do this, I wouldn't be able to watch TV. If I didn't do this, I wouldn't be able to. Okay? So this is allowing me to do the things that I want to do because I'm getting organized on the things that I need to do and that I should be doing. Okay? All right, what are we looking at? Routines. What's next? I just go down my list and I mark what I need to be doing. Okay, so another thing that is changing for me is that I've added in this little bit of morning time to come into my office, and then I have a YouTube for the girls and a snack. AT school. This is breakfast, coffee, and YouTube. This is quiet time with God. Okay. This is office and YouTube for the girls. And then we're going back to AT school. I believe. Hopefully I'm right. And then lunch. And I need to do story. And then Tony's nap. I usually kind of just document the time like that. And then during that time, like 2:15, 2:30-ish, until my husband gets home, which is a little after 4, we have more office time, and then my daughter does her independent work, and then she gets her TV time. So on these things right here this is something new, the 11 o'clock office time. And so I needed a way of coming into my office before the evening. The other thing that I'm trying to line out as well is what subjects we're doing when. And so hopefully that will be more clear this week, because like I said, this is something new. We were doing it all together. And I'm thinking that by breaking this up, that's why I changed it. By breaking this up, that my youngest daughter, who is 20 months old, will be a little bit more content with our schooling time. She's usually pretty good, but at the end she starts getting restless, and because she's just little. The one I'm teaching, she's still all into it. And so I don't want to take that away from her, and so I'm kind of having to shimmy our things around. So I do need to I need to determine what this looks like for me, what that office time looks like for me. We do have a routine. We do have a schedule, but we also are open-minded and we do adjust when we need to. For different seasons, for different things that aren't working, we adjust. I do need to document the story. So I'm going to do a story. And I'm just winging it of where I'm putting it. Whoa. That's a box for me to tick off that I did read. And it's also an area to document what I read. Okay. All right. Then my husband just kind of gets home and we just kind of talk or whatever. And I finish up with whatever I'm doing in the office. And my daughter kind of finishes up her show if she's in the middle of something, and then we kind of move into our evening. My daughter gets up from her nap and whatever. But the 5 o'clock hour is what we're calling home hour, and that is our typical time where I do my zone cleaning and where we do any projects that we're kind of working on. We just kind of set aside just a little bit of time each day to work on that. So I'm going to write my zones in. Where are they? Right here. This Monday is let's see, what do I have here? This Monday is sheets. I do sheets every other week. That's what works for us. That's what we do. Just wash the sheets and all the things. So I'm going to put that down here too. And then I write Master, Alex, and Tony. Okay, so there's that. And we kind of, I don't know, I need to get the laundry on a little bit better of a system because right now it's kind of all over the place. So I think I'm going to go ahead and write laundry on here too. I kind of write it and I put the sticker on there because why not? It doesn't hurt anything. Look how cute these are. If you like any of these stickers, let me know where they, what page they're on or something, or describe it and I'll look it up for you, okay? Because some of them I've cut down and I don't know exactly where they are all from, okay? But I will get it to you if you want to know. All right, so Monday is bathroom. So typically I will just, use something like these. But I'll use it. So this is bathroom. So we have like a library area in our living room. And typically for that one, I don't know why I associate these things the way I do, but I do. I usually use these little vacuums because that's mostly what it is. Come on. Will that fit right there? Yeah, barely. All right, and Wednesday is classroom and office. So we do have an entire room for our classroom, and I do have an entire room also for my office. And again, a lot of it is vacuuming, but for this one, I'm going to just use one of these because I need to remember to wipe things down. Thursday is downstairs, so that is where our that's the bedrooms and the full bathroom. So I just do it all down there, and that is a big job. So maybe that's what I'll use these for, is downstairs. All right, and I let go of my page, so bear with me. All right, and then, and that's also the laundry area too. It's like everything. And then Friday I wrote outside, like clean my car, straighten the garage, yard, patio area, like whatever stuff. So I'm gonna write that as a zone. That's what I do. My car, garage, and I'm just gonna write outside if anything needs to be done out there. My husband usually takes care of the outside in the winter, and I do it in the summer. So that's what we have for that. And then the kitchen and dining room is today. I do that on Sunday evenings. And so if you notice by following that, it's not really that hard for Friday. And these things are not hard. What's hard, I guess, the only thing that is hard about it is getting started. Once you start doing these every single week, it is so fast and easy, like you would be amazed. So I'm going to go ahead and write this over here because I didn't do it. I didn't do any pre-planning last week, and so that, my friend, is why this is so important. This process is so important, is to get these things written down. Okay. All right. So that's that. Okay. Now, then we do dinner. Like cooking and eating, cleaning up. So then that's that. And I'm just going to write that over here. Not that I need to tick it off that we did it, but that I need to fill it in. And that is the one thing I'm not going to do right now because I'm not prepared for it. Because I haven't done my meal prep yet. Or meal planning, rather. So you see, if you notice a pattern here, that I write the thing on the left on the schedule, and then the details go more on the right of that, right? All right, maybe we'll do it in the middle. No, because we have baths that night. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Usually my husband and I watch TV in the evening, right? After we took the curls in. And so at like, 8:20 or something, he will have the girls tucked into bed, and then we watch TV, and he goes to bed like a little after 10 most nights. And so that couple hours is when we watch TV, and we're currently watching The 100 on Netflix. And so there's a lot of movies that we've been wanting to watch, and so I thought about like incorporating a movie one night during the week, and then maybe on Saturday night too. but I want to plan out because I don't know if this happens to any of you, but we will sit and flip through and watch trailers for like an hour. Like, no kidding. It's like, this is so silly. And we don't ever get to watch a movie because we can't, oh, I want to watch that one. No, I don't want to watch that. Well, I do. No, I don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's watch the trailer. Does that look good to you? And then I don't want to watch the movie after I watch the trailer because most trailers show too much. And so then I don't want to watch it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to add it to the list. But then it never happens. Planning. All right. Back over here. Okay, so I'm going to finish filling this in. What do I know? Girls go to bed. Girls bedtime. And then we have TV. Okay. And then after that is this is my block, okay? Because he's in the bed, right? So, Friday, Thursday, we have bath, we have girls' bedtime, TV, and then I just draw a line, like that's the end of that. Bath, girls' bedtime, and then I can write, write on there what we're watching a movie or whatever. Nothing there. 8. So they have a little bit of, playtime, family time, in that evening block there. So then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look at what else I need to put in there. Okay. And so I have, if I need to work on any projects for this week, I need to do my meal plan, movie night choices. So now at this point, I will kind of write that down. Like if there's any projects, I need to write that down and kind of speak to my husband about that. So projects and then meal plan. And then tomorrow, that's why Monday gets, man, it just gets all just laid on Monday, doesn't it? All right, kind of over here, Dave to pick up the groceries. But that's why you need to look at your planner too, because I just put this down here. This needs to be done like before noon. So that he can pick it up. Okay? So you don't just need to plan it, you need to actually do it. Otherwise, what's the point of it? See what I mean? All right, my 24 planned meal theme day, TV shows, showers, which I did that. Okay, so I'm behind on my shows, so I need to kind of get that together, but I created this little sheet here, and because I couldn't remember, right? It's been so long, what days they came on. And so what I'll do in the evening is watch, like after he goes to bed, I may watch one episode of something. So I need to get that planned out. I will write that down on here. I'm going to write my TV shows because I'm behind. So I will get that planned out and written down. And this is what I normally do anyway. If I'm planning and I don't have all my information done, then I will just, make myself a sticky note here, and I will put this on Sunday so that I do figure this stuff out today. And then, my theme days. So for blogging, which, this may not apply to all of you, but I basically have themed my days. The same way I do my zone cleaning, I theme my days. And so this is kind of what I was working at. I do need to move some things around on here. And so I think that I'm going to do that off camera as well. But some of this can be done depending on what it is. Some of this can be done during, or at least pieces of it can be done at that 11 o'clock hour, but some of it has to be done in the evening as well. Some of it can be done from the couch, or again, pieces of it. So when we're sitting there watching TV from like 7 to 8, I can work on a little bit. And then, what do I need to be in my office for? And so those are the kinds of things here that I noted that I needed to be in my office for. But I use my planner, and this does have acrylic paint on here, as you can see, but I scribble in here, I think in here, and that's why I like this size, because it gives me that space to do those things. So let's look quickly back at this. So this is going to be, again, I will probably put up here on this other side, like my 24 plan. I'll just put those up there right now, actually. And then whenever I get sat down and start thinking and looking at those details, because this video is kind of running long, I can make that list. So I'm going to stick that over here on the side. And then just kind of glancing over, my day needs to be written in. And I used to think that this was repetitive too, but when you have your day and you get up and you turn to that page, this is a tool to help you be successful. This is a tool to make your life what you want it to be. And we are all different. We all process differently. But if you're not writing, if you're not happy with how your days are going, I encourage you to sign up for my email masterclass, the Getting Started with Planning. It is free, okay? And I'm offering extended hours for that, so I am limiting the space. So if you want in on that, it starts November 30th, and it's over email. December 4th, we will be having a live session. But I encourage you, if your days are not looking like you want them to, if you are needing to really get into planning and figuring things out and making decisions, you want to sign up for that class. It is a basic course. It is for beginners. And I'm also going to be doing more. I'm going to keep that, creating a roadmap, if you will, to continue offering different courses and different workbooks and different things that will help you with your planning. So those things are coming. I am working very hard on those. And so, check the description box below. Please reach out if you have any questions. Reach out to me so that I can help you. That's what I'm here for. And I'm going to put that right there so I won't forget. And there you have it. That is all I have for now. And I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.